We are here, we are here, we are here on this amazing day. Okay, everyone, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis, and we are marking up AUD, USD. We are on the monthly time frame. Price action, last candle to the right hand side is a bearish red candle. Could be coming in from an area of support. We do have price action overall, higher highs, price action overall, lower lows, midpoint, also adding second level lows and adding third level lows. So let's zoom into price and see what's going on. On the monthly time frame, price action is identifying as a bearish red candle, like it's coming from an area of support with multiple pushes to that resistance. So if price action work its way down further, we can see price action will tag that area of 0.64854. And if price action work its way up, it can head back up to the previous numbers of 0.69837, and we can clearly see that price action is actually at a midpoint between those two SR lines that we created. So we're going to see what's going on as we walk down the time frame. So if this market works its way down further for that decline, market's coming from that area, that pattern, which will be identified as an overall first leg, second leg, third leg, and the market pushed down once, twice. This could be the third push of the breakout of that SR line we did create. If not, market can create some support off this SR line that we created and be identified that for that uptrend, which will be identified for the overall first leg, second leg, third leg, respect this area here, and market's coming back up. Or we can receive that consolidation. Walking down to the weekly time frame, price action on the weekly time frame is identifying as a bearish red candle with a long wick to that top. So that market can be pushing down further, but the only thing that just happened, price action has ran into our SR line that we created. So we have to see what's going on. So we can see the M's that's being respected for that market to be in that trend direction for that M that we found overall at the top, first, second, third, fourth. We have a break, retest, one push, retest, two push. If it retests and go back, we'll see it. And it'll eventually may go back for a third push. If not, because price action already at that bottom of that support, we can be receiving the break. So as we at this area, we're going to see if that market's going to break this area to retest and work its way down further. If not, market turn around for that uptrend, which will be identified for that first, second, third, and market push up for that fourth. So if market turns around and work its way back up on this weekly time frame, it can head to that midpoint of those areas, which would be at 0.68375. And if price action work its way down further, just tag the midpoint area of the between the next previous areas of the SR lines, which would be at, it'll be working its way, trying to work its way down to 0.66020. Walking down to the daily time frame, price action on the daily time frame is identifying as a bullish green candle with a long wick down towards that bottom. So market's trying to see if it's trying to turn around. It lost momentum, so we are looking for that pattern to form here. So if so, that market will be pushing up from a pattern identified as the first, second, third, and we'll get that fourth leg of that W. So what we're looking for, if that market does turn around, work its way up, we want to see price action grow and also engulf this second and third last candle body, and may have to clear out those wicks as well for that market to close out to see if that market's going to work its way up further. If not, if we do receive that break, so that means this market is retesting, so it's identified as market broke, second last candle came back to retest, we can receive a pattern or a bearish red candle to engulf this candle to push down further. So this is a big area of consolidation. Price action is within the side by side with the second last candle, but we do know price at the area of support, which is have to wait for that market to see if it's going to break up and fully turn around, or break down back again to work down further. Walking down to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, price action bullish green candle. So we can see that market broke that area of resistance or support, and it went back up through that resistance line. So we do see that first, second, third, fourth. So if this market is going to push up further, we do have price action high, price action low. So we have a midpoint here, which you can see that price action has to engulf this, the fourth to fifth to last candle. The market close out for that market to push up. Also, as it break in the opposite side, we also may want to see a break-in retest for that market to push up further as we walk down this time frame. If not, the market is identifying for a double top in that area with the first, second, third, and the market push back down. But if that does happen, we definitely look for a pattern to identify itself in that area on the 4-hour time frame. Walking down to the 3, reading the same thing. Walking down to the 2, reading the same thing as well. Headed down to the 1. Okay, now we have doji, bearish red doji is identifying as a retest. Now it can push further, or it can be a retest to come back down for a full retest of that SR line. So let's draw what we see. At that bottom of support, price action, we do have that first, second, third, fourth, retest 1. Now it could be retested, respected, and we get that second push. Or market can identify first, second, third, fourth, retest 1, and then retest and then push up finally if it goes back to the SR line, or if it breaks the SR line, we're looking for market to come back to retest to work its way down further, which may identify a pattern as a double top and a retest, a head and shoulders pattern, or a triple top for 3 pushes to that top of that resistance. So we definitely still want to see price action go off the previous side. Headed down to the 45-minute time frame. Price action, the 45-minute time frame, reading a bearish red candle with a long wick down to that bottom, showing that that price action candle did lose some momentum to that push down, so it may be turned around. So we can see that leg at the bottom that's tagging that middle of that second last candle, so it's identifying that as the second last candle broke up, price action retest. Now we're just waiting for another candle to form to see if it's going to break out. If not, market can still create that momentum, but if it does, we do want to see market break that midpoint of that bottom of the price action wick, or within that second last candle body, to work its way down further. Walking down to a 30-minute time frame, or we identify the same thing, breaking retest. Market broke, retest. Now if it's going to break the SR line, we'll see the market work its way down further. If it's respected, market's work its way back up. Long wick down to that bottom as well. Price action is a doji, so it's indecisive. So we definitely want to see price engulf the previous second, third, fourth, fifth to last candle in the market to the top side or to that bottom side. If it breaks the bottom, it's going to tag and break that SR line, and then we'll see what's going to follow up and do. But if it works its way up, we definitely want to see it engulf that fourth or last candle in the market to work its way up. At least the second last candle body, it may work its way up first for that W formation, or that break and retest, I should say. Price action, bullish green candle on the 5-minute time frame. So we'll break it down as price action high, price action low. So we're going to see if price action will reach that midpoint. So if it does, we can see that it's eventually going to break and work its way up further. It's a pattern of something going on at that low. May not be identified because we're already on the 3-minute time frame. So it is identifying as a decline W, first, second, third, and market pushed up for that fourth. This market can work its way up further while we do have price action body above the previous body. Price action wick is above the previous wick that can shoot that market up. So we'll see as we go down the time frame further. But if not, you definitely want to see a price action body engulf this second last candle wick to push that market up. This area price second, third, fourth, and some of fifth to last candle has this consolidation, identifying a triple bottom here. Market retest 1, retest twice to see if it's going to break up from a double bottom at that retest area overall. If not, market will run into that rejection. So the way you break this down, the same thing as price action high, price action low. Throw the midpoint line in the middle. If it breaks below, we'll see it headed back down for that retest. If it breaks above the third last, fourth last candle body and wick, we'll see that market work its way up. Okay, guys, this is Cam Jones, FX Daily Analysis. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your attention. AUD, USD.